Hello guys. Brand new setup. Temporary setup just for today. I can't decide. This is like about the height. I feel like I would like my desk thing, maybe a little bit more of my like hips. But I'm excited. This is like my little booth. We are here with J Rob.
I never know what to do with my hands.
It's okay. I talk with my hands a lot, and then as people mention it, I feel like I always like slip it over the pockets afterwards. Ready to rip it though? I feel a little discombobulated. I moved this morning. I haven't really decided yet if I thought it was a long day or if I thought it was smooth. I think it was mostly smooth. Y'all in my Insta chat may have seen kind of new exciting update. I thought there was no internet when I pulled up here, but there actually is. But when I was calling them about the no internet, Comcast got me set up with a phone line with them for a year. So many of y'all have been subscribing, doing bits and stuff. Thank you so much. God's plan, though, we might be saved with the mobile hotspot. I don't know if I was explaining when we came in. That's why it was huge to get the mobile line, because what I was looking at doing was just getting like a mobile router through Verizon. But it's like $200 a month for like 4 gigs.
And now Xfinity has blessed you with
Yes. As long as this is like an interesting stream. I didn't have time to set up the Wi-Fi, so I just left it going like on that phone. And if this is smooth, we're pretty much ready to be right back out there, guys. It almost feels divine how that happened, like right on moving day too.
It's perfect. Season finale type shit, right?
Yes, sir. I feel bad calling it a season finale because like everyone who's been on has like supported it. I feel like for a real finale, I should try to include all the homies. So maybe we'll try to do something more official, but it does feel like a new season to me, something new, a new space. I'm so excited. I have like a real kitchen. I didn't have a kitchen at my last place, just like the kitchenette in between the two. But new space though, I'm so excited. That's enough about me though. We met at Midwest Connect open mic. That's where you guys remember Kai from last week. That's where I had met him as well.
Yo, shout out Kai, man. That nigga's cold.
Yeah, it was a smooth one. I remember you at Midwest Connect. I can't think of what word I want to say. I was going to say, like, enchanted, but that's not really a good word. I was, like, noticed your, like, beat selection right away, though, and your flow. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like a lot of people just have, like, a voice and tonality that's well-suited for lo-fi. Like, it'll pick up gain nicely. When it's, like, distorted, it just sounds, like, nice still.
Yeah.
I suspect your voice is going to be like that. I'm going to try to put some stuff on it. But I've been excited to link you 3 cents. I've got, I think, 24 beats to play for you. I will get into it in just a moment.
Oh, man, take your time, brother.
And then, like I always say, I don't think I even said this to you at the beginning. I say it for the stream. Always the same for me, just a handful of beats. This is kind of like, my first session with folks. So whatever feels comfortable for you.
Cool.
Hopefully you find some flows.
Hell
But if not, I know we'll find some vibes. Let's go.
Flapjacks.
I'm so excited, y'all. I got on a floral shirt. I don't know if y'all, like, if you really know me, you know I don't wear floral shirts, so. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm an outcast listener. Donald Glover wanna be my girl's favorite gentleman. It's fun to her, it's fun to me. My third eye vision, choosing scribbles in the similes. I'm so cold, might have my kids christening on Christmas. Picture this Americana. We're trying to rhyme, but my mind is stuck on some other drama. We're trying to think and refocus that shit to other topics, like helping my city, just trying to be the next Obama while putting my foot to Romney. Emmanuel's cranium, I hate to see it. I might scream 16 shots if ever I meet him. Cops be taking children, no Liam Neeson. The government covered it up and thought we wouldn't see 2020. I hate to be in my city, a product of mankind. Trying to blow up the product of landmines. Right now is my damn time. Trying to make, The media telling me who I can be. Just trying different styles, different writtens that I have.
Fire. I missed my delay cue because I was thinking, what are the most important things I forgot to tell you? I always apologize. Season 2 of the cypher, I guess one thing that'll be different. I really want to make some more beats that are specific for it. Probably a bit longer. a lot of these beats are only like a minute, so
Okay.
never feel
Okay.
like too pressured if you're like, oh, I can't find anything. It's like really, I think musically, a lot of my songs are like less than 60 bars.
Okay.
It'll be like sometimes just like 12.
Okay. Damn. You know, I don't mind that. I don't mind it at all. Again, I'm gonna be mixing like writtens and freestyles, so it's dope that each of these are gonna be like pretty short. So it gives me a little bit of time to like just, go back and forth and just kind of find a dope creative spot. I like to start with some writtens just to kind of get my mind going.
Hell yeah. I just wanted to give you the heads up.
No, by all means, I love it.
I'm always learning from the ciphers. I feel like that's one thing I've learned.
Cyphers rappers do love a nice long, little 2-3 minute joint. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Simple equation. Take two broken open hearts, form a love so beautiful and pure it didn't know where to start. This feeling was so alien. Thought it was a luxury. I only saw the good in you. You only saw the love in it. Turned me to an umph degree of feeling I could not forget was true indeed. It was you and me through the apocalypse. Everything was everything. Thought I found my magic here. Right there in my magic hour. Had to watch you disappear. No hidden doors or open hatch. Just miss you more. So call me back if it was love. Guess I caught the bug if you could call it that. Reason I was all attached. Listening to all my friends. Don't let her break your heart again. Shit, damn, they had a heart attack.
Thank you. Shout
was
out Duck
beautiful.
World on that one. We have a guest
Jeez.
watching off screen today, so if you hear me saying things that don't sound super directed, that's why. But that Duck World, one thing we do with Duck World is weekly sample flips. That's one of the things that keeps me fresh on my game, both like in constantly cooking and then also having like really, really good sample selection, obviously.
Yeah.
And that one I always like to give out a shout out to Slot A, because that was from a week that he curated the pack, and that was just like in there like that too. I think that he must have chopped it and put it in there as like a easy, just put some drums on it. So I have a hard time believing that the old soul band, wrote the song in perfect chopped
Perfect
rhythm.
chops.
Well, it's like weird. They're like kind of singing. You know what? Like it feels like a loop. Maybe they did just do that. Shout out Duck World though.
Hell yeah, shout out Duck World. Shout out to the person on the side. Shout out Ichi. Shout out Ichi, man. Shout out Ichi. Yeah. If you see him, you see me. That's my fucking brother. No, we don't have the same fucking mother, but he is a motherfucker. I know one thing when I freestyle. I know that it's my style. I kinda call it me style. Kinda like it's me, so I got all the umami. Trying to do this shit, I'm slicker than a origami, man. I swear I'm so creative when I flow, man. It's elated. I'm just hoping that I'll find a mic and then I break it and take it to a whole nother level, man. I'm shaking, trying to get these riots words, and then I got it quicken. And I messed up my line, but it's cool. I still rhyme. I just need to find me a 2 cents, make a few dimes. I just need to take my 2 cents, make a few dimes, then make a couple millions after that. Then it's hoopla. I just gotta. That was hard.
That was fire. I always say I think that's my best cipher one. That one always brings out people's good freestyle skills.
Man, nah, that one was let's bring something out of it. That one was great. Look around, see a crowd, all their hands in the air. Way I spit up on this mic, make it transparent as I can get. Cause this shit is so slick. Swear this nigga so sick. But I gotta figure out the flow to go with. And if I don't, then I'ma let the beat keep talking for it. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, I'm fucking with it. Yeah, I know you love it. Yeah, yeah. Let the beat chill. I love this. Damn. You know, you've been hitting it out the park. You haven't missed yet, bro. You haven't missed yet.
Forgot about all my sound bites. I'm still like catching up mentally today. This is the one when I'm agreeing with what you're saying. A little yo. Yes, Connor, I've been working on that. Sorry, they're asking to bring your mic up a little.
Oh, for sure. I told you I'm a little soft-spoken sometimes, man. That'd be me.
No, that's how I am too. Low key. That's how I do the lo-fi too. Let me show you real quick. I don't know. Like you can't hear. I had delay on it. Okay. I leave the lo-fi on just because it makes it easier to like pick up my voice, like for myself. Sometimes someone asked me in person once if I did it on accident. They were like, we always got that on. I was like, yeah, it's so perfect. That's kind of why I like it too. I don't know. I'm only like an engineer to the extent that like producers become engineers as they work on stuff.
That's so
but it feels like the little lo-fi grid, it does something. I feel like I could speak quieter than when I don't have it.
It definitely creates, to me, it kind of creates a persona. I was just telling Ichi the other day, the way, like when I hear things, like it kind of create like, instead, like, you know how some people see sounds or hear sounds and things like that? And all like I'm kind of like that, but I see visuals. So your voice to me is a visual. It's like a whole. It's almost kind of like an AI situation. Like if I had to create a character for you, you're like an AI beat maker, and like that voice. Yeah, I love that sound on your voice. Actually, that's really cool.
Thank you. I was just thinking, I want to have you try my mic on not this one, but probably this one, the next one.
Cool. Yeah. Like I said, the real nigga bent close to the edge. 100 million things will run through my head. Shit, one side of me said, nigga, good luck. Cause I swear if you jump, you just gon' hit the ground and wind up dead. Meanwhile, the other side of my mind's been asking me why. Should you believe my nigga, you could just fly. Yeah, that's been a shit, been holding you back your whole career. The only thing holding you up is your fears. My nigga jumped, so I did. I saw wings as I opened my eyelids. Only feel the wind, get fucked by the conscience. I fear no man, only fears my conscience. My own self-doubt's the only thing that can stop this thing from happening. So until that day comes, I'll keep rapping in. And just know this shit won't come by accident. So before you wanna pack up and pack it in, just know you got you a friend. Yeah. Just know you got you a friend. And me. Let's go.
They said it's giving early comment in the chat for you.
It's giving what?
Early comment.
I love that. The funny thing about getting common comparisons, we have the same exact birthday, March 13th.
Oh, shit.
So that kind of makes sense. I actually fuck with that heavy. Common is one of my favorite rappers for sure. So Chicago, we everywhere. We are everywhere.
It really is the best music of Chicago. Here, try this one on this one.
Oh, for sure.
It took a thinking for the politics, yeah, to put it plain, your name is famous. I'm not impressed. Oh, yes, I get it. And hopefully when I spit, when you hear it, then you with it. And if not, you still quote this shit, lyric for lyric, cause it's cold like that. And just vibe when you hear me, just know I'm like that. Okay. Fire. Ooh.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Thank you.
That sounded great. I got my boy Fernando Bounce. He's kind of my like SP 404 expert.
Hell yeah.
I only know how to do lo-fi voice on this one. I think there's a way to do it on this one too, but I don't know. I tried to do it before the show I had with Nye, and then I like fucked a bunch of shit up, and I had to spend the first like 3 songs of the show just trying to fix it. But I was low key proud of myself because I was able to fix it without like stopping the beat by accident or
Real
making.
shit.
I'm sure you kind of know how it is sometimes, like to fix a producer problem. It's like, how can I do this without like blasting everyone's ears for a second?
Real talk, real talk.
I gotta figure that out soon. I definitely could tell you're gonna sound nice with a lot of effects and stuff. Let's see where we're at. There we are.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna tell a story with this one. He ain't never gave a fuck, shit, he probably never will. Crack pipe, mom, high daddy tryna pay the bill. Hog tied to a life that he wasn't meant to live. Young Chicago desperado, give a fuck about how you feel. Born and raised Southside, so we grew up in that belly. Summer 2007, taught him about that Serengeti. Duddy bought him a pistol, showed him how to hold it steady, and told him don't pull that trigger unless shit is necessary. All this fucking evil hurting, and he's looking for God. And feel it hurts, he feel his worst, whether he praying or not. A nigga looking for truth, lost in the world for the lies. Caught in between fully believing and thinking this shit is all a facade. How could it all be so simple? But hope ain't never really round when the rent due. He got a burner in his hand, came up with a plan. That stain made a grand, now he feeling like the man, yo. Little sister had just get in the Grambling, Clark, Atlanta, Alabama, A&M, while he and his graduated to Arm & Hammer, grabbing arms and blaming hammers. Cops questions never answer, ain't worried about dancing vixens, ain't worried about dancing vixens. Only thing that young consume is counting digits plus the interest. Once little sis make her decision, he gon' pay for her tuition. He know what he do it for. Could have been a student too, but he won't pay tuition to be sitting in his room and bored. Yeah. I gotta finish that one actually, but that it just fits.
That was crazy.
It fit with the aesthetic of that beat.
You were going wild on that one.
I love that. Nah, I love a good beat that I can catch a pace on. Alright, freestyle. Never really been a hater, only been a motivator. Hopefully these spoons they can pay them. Hopefully you're hearing pay up. I just wanna make a little paper for the shit that I say. What I gotta do to get a paper for the shit that I say. What hopefully you fucking understand it and feel it, especially when you hear it. Just wanna how you quote my shit, fucking lyric. But if not, at least can you memorize one limerick? Cause I just wanna feel it and hoping that y'all hear it. Yeah, I like this beat. It reminds me of like it reminds me of Kanye when we all used to like him.
It's tough, man. Kanye makes it tough. You're one of the first people I've talked to about with Kanye. I feel like to acknowledge that too. Something I always feel like I observe around the city. I don't know, I think a lot of people just want to like pretend like it's not happening. You know, like the Easy's cool. And I still like the Easy. It's over there, but we gotta be honest about what's going on, you know?
Man, yeah. I mean, again, it's a little side break from the raps. I will say, man, like Kanye, like I can't front like he didn't create Fly the Day as an artist, but it's almost kind of like we gotta also address Mans is going insane right now. And if you agree with anything he's saying, I can't be a friend of yours, and I can't front like I'm still a fan of his. So yeah, it's one of them things. But again, praying for his mental health, and praying that he gets out of whatever sunken place he's in. Chicago everywhere, you know.
Yeah, it's like a more serious topic, so I was trying to wait for the beat to end. Yeah, I definitely think that type shit is important. I don't know, you could look around. We kind of live in like the era of everything out loud. So I think it's good to know where people stand. It's good to know how to stand out what you need to. But yeah, it's just weird. I feel like I'm often the one to bring it up. I think it's maybe different in Chicago because it's a little more like personal here for people, especially as I've like been in so many like rooms with talented producers. Like, you know, I feel like it's less like internet talking. It's like people who worked on projects from like this time or that time. So I'm sure it's harder when it's like a personal connection or something like that. I couldn't imagine seeing, you know, like one of my close homies going down. Like, you know, if that was what I don't know what I would do. You would try to stop him, but it would be hard to manage in my brain.
No, seriously. I mean, yeah.
Luckily, though, I think there are plenty of unproblematic soul choppers all around the city. I think I'm definitely one of the best ones, if I may say so. But it's only because I have good guidance from Duck World. Really, both of those two. I always say this one's a B4 Laser type beat because he plays this one with the sample a lot. This one isn't a sample he used, but I think is very like inspired by his style. So there's still people chopping it up. Well, you know what? I'll show you later too. I even rechopped one. It was because like I saw Kanye chopping it up on his story. I thought his chop was like awful, and then I heard a Before Lasers chop of it, and I was like, oh, we all get it on this sample. So then I did one too. I think Before did it long before the Kanye one. I'll let you know what that one comes up with.
For sure.
This was just a little smooth one.
Sometimes you gotta go back to keep moving forward. Sometimes you gotta move forward without looking back. Sometimes you gotta have a plan for what you gotta do. Sometimes it's right up front of you and no plan of attack. So you just gotta make it happen, gotta make it work. Gotta make your body move, gotta make it jerk. Hopefully you don't forget where you fucking were. Cause that's just gonna show you where you at. Say yes sir, if you fucking with it. Hopefully you listen, and hopefully you hear it. I know you fucking feel it. Just make sure that when that goal's sitting in your distance, that you just don't give up. You make that fucking finish. I get all inspirational with freestyles, but that's cool. I know sometimes I can still act a fool. I'm glad that I'm just doing good. I freestyle, but I do it for my hood, Inglewood, where we at. Southside, 69th and Honorary, 68th and Honorary. Man, I had to mess up because I was freestyling horribly. Shout out to 68th and Honorary.
Flapjacks.
I keep hitting my tag when I'm trying to give you applause, my bad.
I'm gonna spit like one of my favorite ratings to this one. Flow was Goldie, who you know spitting this shit before me? Bitch, I'm 2020. You couldn't see me with 40-40. Watch you spitting bullshit. I might have to clip. That's what you get for thinking I'm a rapper. Rebel, spit in the face of these fucking devils. I won't make a meal being meek, get on my fucking level. I'm a genius, yeah, greedy bitches all up on my penis and no need for a fiasco. My reefer keep me beaming, it's trouble I'm getting into. Fell in love with a mental, intro habitual, spit up play like Nintendo. Yeah, we be lyrical geniuses, indeed we the cleanest. You walk a mile in my shoes but don't even know the sneakers I needed. I'm lyrically giving listeners what they needed. Young Chicago autumn, gonna meal throughout your speakers. I used to call it a nuisance and use it as my influence. So when I win my first Grammy, I'm going Cuban good Junior. Fluent past Dusu, don't know hip hop, know what they used to. Hell Angel gangsters, they went from Uzis to a Pazuzu. What's that way to heaven? Others get jealous. My brother who knew is living out my dream. Who give a fuck about what you do? But I'm here for the greatness. It's all for the taking. I guess I'm going ham until I bring home all the bacon. See niggas might support and talk shit behind your back, but I read through them pussies already. Menstruation, niggas trying to make it, but I couldn't find my way in. Kidnap your favorite rapper and then hide him in my basement. Lock him in a safe and start my interrogation with a muzzle on his face like nigga, what the fuck you saying? I'm underestimated while these niggas overhated. Niggas think I was playing, bitch, I'm all about the mayhem. Just watch what you be saying, how you listen like Malaysians, and I'm more electrifying and rating and super saiyan, and I'm gone. Woo!
I
I love
just
that
realized
verse.
it's very noble of you that you like say that it's a written, but then you know it. Something I learned, like going to a lot of local ciphers. I never knew that people just say they're freestyling, but they're bringing writtens. I never really thought. I personally don't care that much, but
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like a guest to hip hop culture, so I'm always learning. That's interesting, though. I noticed that you weren't reading it too. I think the only other people I've had on that have writtens are usually looking at them.
Yeah. I have a
Or
weird.
if there were other writtens, they just didn't mention it.
No, that's real. Like honestly, I always feel like there's like an integrity thing, and that's just me. I'm just like a back in my day old ass rap head nigga. So like, I'm very much so like like I want to differentiate, like let people know, because like I don't want people to believe that my writtens are my freestyles and then be like he's the greatest rapper of all time, and it's like freestyle and it's like nigga.
I feel you. It's like nice to. I was gonna say they give people realistic expectations. That's not like the right way to put it. I feel like I do a similar thing with like sample beats versus like beats where like I write a synth line or I'm working with like a really dope piano player. I feel like I'll do stuff like that too if they're like, oh, like the piano's insane. I'm like, it's just like a loop. I can show you a loop if you want. And then other ones I'll be more like, no, like this was me really doing my thing.
No, for
It's not
sure.
what you mean. It's just like. It's almost like you want to be like appreciated for like the true raw talent, but then it's fun to do a bit of everything. People are too like picky this or that on like you artists need to do stuff this kind of way.
Yeah, again, when people hear freestyle session just as a rapper, when you hear freestyle session, your first thought is, oh, I gotta come with like the hardest writtens and like do my thing. So like that's my mindset whenever I do it. Like I don't go into it with like, oh, I got to be the greatest freestyler. I'm just like, I want to walk away from the cypher with people being like, damn, that was hard. Like that was a cool line. I'm really for the community of it, but also I just like to differentiate for myself the writtens and the freestyles.
Oh yeah, I respect it. I feel like I'm learning more new stuff too. Oh, this is with that guy Fernando I was mentioning earlier.
Oh, that's hard. This reminds me of like a Freddie Gibbs type beat.
That's interesting. I never would have thought that.
It really feels like it gives me slight Alchemist vibes. It's a little cleaner than how Alchemist kind of does his. It is cleaner for sure, but it gives me, oh yeah.
A little bit longer too. I like to do a lot of my collaborations in person. I'm sure we'll talk after the stream. But whenever I work in person with people, that's how I always get a longer beat too. It's really just like a patience and like ADHD type thing with me. There have been times that I've said like I think like a minute and a half is like the perfect beat length for like a beat that's intended to be listened to as a beat. But then other times, I don't know, that might just be my preference. I feel like I've also heard really good 3-minute beats that do lock me in for like the full 3 minutes. It's just more of like being thoughtful with the composition and stuff.
I agree. Honestly, I feel like we're getting into and this is just a little side note too. I feel like we're starting to get into a real kind of groove as far as shorter albums in general. I feel like some of the best albums that has come out in the last few years are shorter albums.
That was one of the things. I feel like a lot of people have like mixed feelings on like the impact streaming landscapes have made and like how that affects people's creative decisions. I also love the like 7-song album. That's like
Same.
a perfect one for me. That's
Same.
what I release usually when I'm working with people. That's what I like urge them to release.
No, yeah, I think the perfect track list would be about 7 to about no more than 14 tracks. I feel like 14 tracks you can convey a full story if you want to do that. I feel like 7 tracks you can also do the same. it just, again, I think a 7-track is great for like when you just want to throw out hits. And it's like, these are just a constant. I think about Thriller. I think about Pusha T's Daytona. I think about what is it? Chance to Rap, Acid Rap. Like albums that don't have a whole lot going on as far as, 18, 19 tracks or anything like that. But like each track is very precise and it hit after hit. So I'm a huge fan of that. I'm sorry.
Less is more, for real.
I'm long-winded,
like
so I get
too.
to start talking.
Here we go. We're through the first 12, by the way, so we got 12. I think we got more. There's some bonus ones at the end.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I've been living in my own world, trying to find my own life. I've been living in my own world, but I still don't take my own advice. Hopefully I might one day, maybe someday, maybe on a Monday. Don't really know though. I just gone off this no-dose, hoping that I make something cool before I go. Back to sleep, back to being me, back to being J-R-O-D. C. I just gotta go on and flow, dude. It's a dope beat, trying to get it in, going for the win. Yeah.
That was my favorite beat from last summer. When this girl I was seeing stopped talking to me. It was called Hope Day Text Back Soon. She never did.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But I still got that beat.
So something good came out of it.
I feel like,
man.
I used to be so like personal and like withdrawn, and then like I would just kind of post beats and that's it. It's been great to like make little jokes like that. Like I'll talk about my life, try to have things like relate a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Long ago when I used to just make study beats, they would just kind of go on like seasonal themes. So like in the fall, I'm using like kind of fall type titles. In the summer, I have a lot more fun doing it this way though.
No, honestly.
I think it connects better with people too. I heard someone say it's like the age of authenticity, like amongst, like AI and all that. And I really agree. I think it's like, I feel like what's helped push my like music career forward more than like any skill and stuff like that is just kind of being like authentic, and the more true I am to myself and putting that out. I think people can feel it too when like you're doing content or art that you like don't really fuck with that much. They can kind of tell.
It's a very real thing. And I hear that shit from so many artists where it's like the moment I stopped trying is the moment it all came. So very much so. Again, I talk to my brother about that all the time, just being super authentic to who you are, because one thing that I always say is I'm not a fan of first impressions. I'm a fan of 10th impressions. Give me that 15th impression when you've had a few bad days and now we get to know each other. So it's like, I think fans want that now from their artists, where it used to be like that first impression in everything and that's who that person is forever. I think now fans are like, nigga, you got social. Like, we know everybody go through stuff, so like, what is that 10th impression gonna be like?
Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to put it, because it's also like, I feel like especially old heads will get frustrated, like it's not really so much about just like who has the best bars or the best beats anymore. It's kind of like more of a full package thing.
Yeah.
For someone like me, like I really think that's to our advantage though. I shouldn't say it on my own stream. I don't think I'm like the best producer in the whole city though. But it starts to become a entire package type thing.
No, that's real. And you are
and that's
one
what
of
you
them.
sell as an artist. It's
Absolutely.
more than just the art.
Man, and you're one of them. And I think another cool thing about being an artist is even when we don't feel it, that speaks for you. So it's like, even if you don't feel like you are a nigga, from what I'm hearing, you are.
Thank you. I'm always like that. It's taken a while for me to like get comfortable doing this kind of on mic stuff.
Real talk.
For a long time, I just wanted the beats to speak for me.
Real talk.
I'm glad they do.
I'm very much so still like that. You You were young and you were dumb. I was new and knew no one. You had fans and they were fun. All perfect 10 from LA Sun. I could rap, you could sing. You told me to follow dream. I had love, I had queen and low-key crush. You were all three. You did drugs and that was cool. Inside your cup was Majin Buu. You like to flirt, yeah we fucked. Never told your friends but they knew too. You wanted no strings attached and I wanted that perfect match. I was out of my head to prove you were that, yet you chose to hide the truth. You hid the truth. Hey, you hid the truth. Shout out to everybody who ever listened to Infinity and Below. You know that verse. Yeah, you chose to hide the truth. And so I chose to find the booth. Yeah. I love this beat. This beat reminds me, and I wonder, did you make this during the summer? It feel like it.
Summer one.
Yeah.
I kinda, last night on my stream I said it might be the end of Summer Soul sets, but I thought it was still pretty hot today, so keeping the soulful ones. Pretty soon though, I think one of the bonus beats I gave you was like a taste of fall.
Oh
we'll
shit.
have going on in the fall instead.
Yeah, I'm excited. Fall is my favorite season. Fall and spring are my two favorite seasons, so.
Me too. My streamers heard me say this. I'll tell you though, I'm like super proud of myself this summer. Usually I feel like as a beat maker, I don't know if you relate, I always feel like summer's like off season for me, and then it's like when the kids are in school is usually when I'm doing the best stream wise. So every summer up until this one was kind of like, I don't know, I'd be chilling, I'd still be cooking, but like I didn't really do that much.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think I was super suited for like parties or anything. But this
that.
summer I came back with the Lo-Fi House album. And I've just been ripping it. It's been a really busy summer. I almost forgot that it used to be my off season, and now fall I'm ready to go. I honestly have like so many more beats already. Like in the chamber, summer's been more like cooking, share them on the stream each week.
No, that's good. Honestly, that consistency, boy, is only gonna make you better, man. And that's what I'm trying to get with myself as a writer. It's just really getting consistent as fuck with like forcing myself almost to freestyle or just listen to some stuff and just like get something out. I was reading this book. Shout out Ron Parks. If you're watching, shout out Ron Parks. He had advised me or just said, you know, check out this book called The Artist's Way. And I kind of been lacking on it, but it's basically a book that about creativity and just how to control your creativity by being consistent about it. And one thing that they always say is do your morning journaling. So they basically every morning, as soon as you get up, just write 3 pages. And it doesn't have to be raps. It doesn't have to be anything creative. It could just be, I'm so fucking tired 1,000 times on 3 pages. But just getting that out will eventually allow you to do more. And yeah, as an artist, when I started doing it, I could see myself getting more creative. And now I turn my morning pages almost into like morning sessions, where before work, I kind of listen to music before work and just play beats and just kind of run through thoughts.
Oh shit! Here, talk to them for a minute about the book. I gotta plug in the stream phone or it's gonna die.
Do your thing, man. So more about books, man. So like I don't really read a lot of books, but check out. I was just reading the Hunger Games, the OG Hunger Games again, and that's been fun. You know, I feel like a teenager again, but like very much so. Even beyond that, just to give you a little more insight on who I am as an artist, I'm coming out with a project called Mr. Antisocial. And we were talking about this before the stream started, just about like, again, at least for me, getting past self-doubt again. You know, I'm glad Flap, Mr. Jax, thinks that I'm a really good rapper. I was super nervous and I play it off really well. I tried to, but very much so, self-doubt is a real thing. So I have a project called Mr. Antisocial coming out, and it's about that. It's about self-doubt and getting past it. And it's like a day in the life of me, Mr. Antisocial, trying to get through that. So,
hell yeah. I'm glad you explained that, because I was going to ask you to explain. But then I just realized, I think I just related to the Mr. Antisocial title, because that's how I feel too. Yeah, I don't think you ever said that was your name. You probably were saying it was just the project's name, and then I was just like, oh, me too, we're the same.
But Yeah, it is, but I really want to create a persona out of these. So like the overall goal, and I'm saying this on the stream, so spoiler alert, but it's to create I don't know if you listen to a lot of MF Doom, but I just recently got into like that bag of MF Doom and like realizing that these are all characters that he's created.
We'll have to talk too. My approach, I haven't really recorded with anyone other than Nye, and Nye has a wonderful engineer named Phoenix that lets us do it there. But I really want to start recording people in through These Is the Chain, because I think that's how Doom did it. Just for the resonator on, I think Doom did it. Just like record. I have the 555. I'll show you when I unpackage stuff.
Oh, for
but
sure.
I think that's the for real one he was using, and then just chopping up the beats, and then I think he just recorded his voice like straight on
Right
to
off.
it.
Damn, that makes hella sense.
One of my, I'll
Madlib on that, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be forthcoming with you because you've been so forthcoming. I don't know how that'll work out, if it'll be hard or it'll sound dope. I always tell people when I've asked them if they'll record me that way, I'm like, man, it's so sick. That's how Doom did it. Trust. It'll sound so dope. I still haven't gotten around to it, but maybe you'll be the one that I test it with.
Let's do it.
If you're into that.
Let's do
Because it's definitely
it.
going to be, it's going to be trial and error. The like engineers I've mentioned it to have been like, I don't know, it's either going to like hit like crazy or it's going to be really bad, but you'll know right away at least.
Real talk. Nah, let's try it.
All right, then we'll get back into it. I was going to leave you with one alone, but this is one of my favorite ones I've been playing this summer, so I'm trying to be here with you for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Attraction to this rap shit. Dreams of being Swayze, living Swayze like I'm Patrick. Steady doing backflips for half-ass rappers who live off their ghostwriters and honestly couldn't rap gifts. But fuck it, that's what you wanna see. Niggas that front on TV while my city frontin' on me like nigga, this ain't drill shit. You ain't spittin' real shit. Well, scat prick, you niggas making me real sick. Woo! Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That caught me by surprise.
I got it right in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly just been hitting you with the reverb on the road.
That was hard. No, that was dope. Oh shit. Got to get it in. Yeah, I gotta get it in. I gotta get it in. Get a line and tell a friend. Oh, by the way, I rap, and I need CLAs in the chat.
Yeah. I love when people do like Twitch rather than bars. I always does something for
There's always room for promotion.
Thank you guys for being such a lovely audience tonight too. I've seen us stayed a pretty solid number.
Man, shout out chat, man, for
Thank
real.
you for supporting us.
I'm
I guess
hoping
that's all I had to say. I was gonna say more.
I'm hoping we keeping you entertained, man. I'm hoping you feeling something that I'm putting down, man. Is this a Stevie sample?
It is, yeah. It's one of my secret summer beats. Because I think Stevie will cook me if I ever release it.
Stevie's my favorite, man. He's my favorite artist all time. So that makes me super happy.
I'm really glad you recognized too, because last time on my stream I was playing it, and I was like, I think it's a Stevie sample, but I always forget, but other people recognize it.
Yeah, My Shadow Your More, Stevie Wonder, one of his greats. I think that was on the Envisions album, but do not quote me on that. Like every time I get ready to freestyle, the beat just takes me back. back at it again. I'm back at it for the win. Back at it, better tell a friend to tell a friend that J-Rock about to rap again, and he get it in. I finally found a good flow, and you know I go trying to make sure that I get it before it's gone. I finally found that flow. I'm like, all right, cool, I can use that one.
That was hard.
Now that beat is great. Again, Stevie sample, you're gonna have me instantly anyway. It's already a win. Some in the park, some after dark, some on the ark of the motherfucking gates of heaven. I know you feel how it feel. Lost in the words, lost in it, trying to find a way that I could floss within it. Finally found a nice flow I could chill with. Hopefully I can get away with a couple more lines, couple more lines. Maybe I don't use my talents enough. Maybe this shit too easy. Say that I wanna be her, but maybe don't know what. I had something going, but it was like, nah. Maybe I'm a dreamer, maybe I'm not. Maybe I hit the flow and get hot like it's fucking lava, hoping that I got maybe one flow that I can go to when I got it. If not, I'ma get hypnotic. Maybe then I get to rock it on the beat like I want to. I wonder if I can get away with this one. You're gonna have to bear with me on this one because it might be a little too fast, but fuck it, we here now, right? Let's take it back to the times that I know. Backstage writing last lines to my show. Never fold when the spotlight's on me. Should I make a little heat? Then it's back to the cold. Smile even though I got doubts on the low. Not the life that I want, but the one that I chose. Planned everything that I could for a year. Well, except for my fears, where it's going from here. So no one actually knows. Trying to get this money, got my mind on scratch. Let alone my family help me cope. They told me let God let it go. Sometimes I get too emotional, trying to make raps quotable. I can either give up and take one to the chin, or believe in myself and stop fucking pretending to lose it for years. Now I'm back for the win. Yeah.
Fire. So, that one was a Kanye sample that he did recently. So sometimes I do that too. If he does pull something good, I'll just take it and be like,
mine.
That's for me.
This is mine now.
That was like one of the best samples I've heard all year. I remember I used to have a version of this beat that was like 4 minutes, but then I was like, I just like the loop too much. I gotta trim it down a little bit.
No, it's real. Honestly, that's just to get back to Kanye for one quick second. I must admit, the first Vultures was the last album I listened to, and that has some of his best samples to me on there.
So what do you think? I also liked Vultures, but then I don't know, I felt like I was like moving like really crazy last summer, like my dating life and stuff. I've had a big summer since last summer, I feel like of like reflection and like self-love.
That's real.
I feel like I have like come a long way as a person. I
That's
don't know.
real.
I'm being kind of silly, I guess. Part of me thinks that album was like in my brain though, making me be like toxic and stuff. It was Ty Dolla $ign.
It was Ty Dolla $ign, bro.
And then I started listening to, I think, oh fuck, I forget his name. There's another R&B singer. I think that Ty Dolla $ign is kind of like a dark energy. I don't know. And then, fuck, I forget who the other guy is.
I could believe that.
There's another guy though that I think is more like positive R&B. Like it's kind of the same vibe, but
Would it be Charlie
I don't
Wilson?
know. Sometimes, no.
Because to me, Ty Dolla $ign is he reminds me of like the young Charlie Wilson a little bit.
Is someone like super famous? I'd like just blanket on it. I might think about it later.
Oh, yeah. It'll
But I
come.
also like some of the Vulture stuff. The song that I didn't like, I really didn't like I feel like since he turned evil, now he only uses like evil chants. Like I don't really like the Gregorian like soccer shit. I like the soul.
Yeah.
I like the choir a lot.
You're not a fan of Carnival. That
Yeah, no, I thought Carnival was fine,
Yeah.
but it's just not really a sample
Same,
style that did it for me,
same.
anyways.
Same.
Oh wait, we already did that one.
Yeah.
There we are. This one's a little bit longer for you.
Okay. I've been cool and been in my zone, bro. Won't leave it alone. Yo, you fuck with these raps, I thought they were whack. Sun beaming off my face, looking for a brighter day. Coming to my concert with fake, all I'ma say is namaste. Social media, how you living, where that drama play, but we ain't really friends unless I know where grandmama stay. Searching to find me a new. Ooh, I've been writing it too. Cool, you been in the booth? Nope, I've been in my truth. Staring in the mirror, asking who the fuck are you? Then go to the stew and write a hook that'll loosen the tooth. Pew, I'm shooting a shot. Who am I shooting at you? No, I shoot for the stars, y'all. That's all I can do. Cool and been in my zone, bro. Won't leave it alone, bro. You fuck with this beat? Yeah, that shit kinda heat. Sun beaming off my face, looking for a brighter day. Come to my concert with fake, all I'ma stay is out the way. Everybody killing and they tryna take your rights away, but niggas kill your drivers if them bitches had the right of way. Plus with overthinking, I stand and start to believe it. I think about calling quits, didn't think my music was needed. I needed some time to focus, getting entertained with speeches, and now I attack my goals with no hesitation or dreaming. I stopped looking for answers, instead I found me a genius, and a constant thought that reminded me nothing is what it seems. So now it's believing. I started to fuck up. That's a verse that's gonna be on my new album, It's Antisocial. Once you hear it on the actual beat, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, and I won't fuck up on that one. But just a little taste of what I might say on my albums. Been cool and been in my zone, bro. Won't leave it alone. That's hard.
This is one of my most elusive summer beats. This is the second summer where I had it and I intended to release it, and I just kind of forgot. I also played a stupid reason too. It's just like in a weird folder in my computer, so
Bro,
I kept on like going through my demos, and then I did all my summer tapes, and I was like, shit,
man.
forgot
So-
it again.
so-
Maybe next time.
So like I am a slight producer, and I got like maybe 30 whole beats in my FL Studio project.
That's all you need. You could come on Beat a Beats next. That's like the beat stream we do, back-to-back beats.
Man, I would love to actually. I got
Eventually,
some pretty cool things.
I would like to combine the series, and we'll do Beat a Beats ciphers where it's like me and one other producer, and then one
Man.
artist. I think it will be very fun.
Bro, I gotta introduce you. It's this producer that I fuck with. He's super anonymous. I don't know much about him. I just know he doesn't live in America. He goes by Johnny Bravado. Cool ass dude. Fire ass beats. I gotta get you his information. So shout out Johnny Bravado out here making ill ass beats. A lot of the beats that are on that album are made by Johnny Bravado, and
Yeah.
my homie Ron Parks, he kind of put the little finishing touches on it. So shout out Johnny Bravado and Ron Parks one more time.
Ron Parks is a name that sounds like super familiar to me. I feel like we maybe.
You've absolutely
No,
met
each other.
Ron Parks.
Oh, I did.
Midwest Connect. He was the other host.
Oh, that's right.
He
So
he runs it. Him and his.
That's why it's so familiar. I just have it in my phone as Midwest Connect.
That makes sense. Because him and his lady run it. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shout out Imani too. Shout out Imani Brown Bay.
If you ever meet me anywhere, I feel like one of my worst habits is I know people's like more than like their name. Whenever I see both of them, I'm just like, oh, Midwest Connect. What up? Oh, and then this was the other Kanye one.
Pretty in the morning light, my baby, so sweet and kind.
Get your popcorn pop, smoke a L, sit back and relax. I tell a tale of times I've wasted time that I'll never get back. From social jobs to living in my head, maybe got too attached. To make up for it, I bail my soul and put that shit in wax. I never got that shit in streams. Social media's disease. See you happy on TV, but nothing's ever what it seems. Yeah, many nights I had that rookie plight, couldn't find my queen. Never pawned my fucking soul, so I just saw myself as king. If life's a game of chess, then call me fresh. Not Edie, I mean, I guaranteed to make it out, but no one's beating me but me. To fulfill my fantasy, no guarantee I'll make it though. And so I show to you the highs and lows of Mr. Antisocial. Yo, it's Antisocial. I love that beat. That literally came to me like I was like, this would go so perfect on this beat.
I forget what it is. I made this before we had listening party, which is like a bigger Dark World event. I kind of forgot about it. I think I probably could release this one as an instrumental, so maybe next summer.
That would be dope.
Man, that's the fun part about me having all the cypher streams, and I'm happy to have like extras. Maybe there was a time where I like used to not send packs and stuff, because I'd be like everything I release there's an instrumental at some point or another.
Real talk.
But now I feel like I have so much good stuff I don't really even need to. That was less of a like vibe I wanted to be on, more just like, I don't know, self-preservation. I gotta save the best ones for me.
Real talk. I always say producers, like, y'all are like bakers. Y'all always save the best ones for y'all. Just stash them to the side.
I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns. I'm missing you. Tell me why the road turns.
That sample for like a whisper sample.
This is one of my secret ones. I think it's Diana Ross. I think she also cooked me.
Diana's a queen, man. I never really hear too many people sampling Diana Ross either. I look for love like I look for my first place, my first spot, looking for first dates. I look for love like looking for heavens above. I look for love like I'm looking for drugs. I look for love like a good beat on YouTube, nigga, back in 03, nigga. I look for love. I look for love like I was looking for my favorite show on TV, nigga. I look for love. I look for love like I look in the mirror every morning, hoping that I don't see nothing I fear, but I look for love. Oh, that's hard.
Alright, I think we got 6 more.
6 more, the final 6. Chilling, doing what I'm doing, feeling how I'm feeling. You know this beat is grooving, so I'ma get to spitting, and you gon' get to moving. Hopefully you understand that this is all congruent. That's how the party goes down, especially when JROD is in your town. Yeah, I just did the old school shit and spelt my own name. And you probably like, this nigga's a whole lame, but it's cool cause I still got a flow just for you. If you wanna see how I do, then watch how I do. Gotta go, when I get to go, then I gotta flow. I'm from the shot, though everybody call it the go. Hopefully you know, now you know. If you don't know, better figure it out. Hopefully you know I kill this shit with no doubt. And you know I got the clout. Even though I don't want it. I do not want clout. I do not want clout.
I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be alright.
I I got the juice like it was Pac in 92. Hopefully you see it how I see it. Do you? If you don't, well, I gotta hit you when I'm in my zone. Cause I gotta go, and you know I got it going on. All that and a bag of chips is Doritos. Hopefully you know I fuck with my homie Frito Lay. Cause I get laid like I was in Hawaii. You see me, you got me, then I got you back. Trying to find my plan of attack when I rap. Cause this beat's hella cool, so I gotta give it that. Yeah, you know I gotta give it that. That's dignity and pride when I rap, you know it's that. On my Lupe, hopefully you see me, nigga. My hair is not a toupee, it's just a big afro. Nappy as fuck, I probably ain't comb that shit in a couple of months. But it's cool, that's just how I do. When I freestyle, I act a fool. You know, I just do what I gotta do. Man, it's just fun to freestyle too. It's like, I love the creative process of just like watching people freestyle. You know, some people are like, man, no, I want to see like you kill every beat. And it's like, bro, I like to see people like figure it out. I'm glad you said Common Flow, because Common freestyles a lot. He does a lot of like off the top of the head. He's crazy with it though.
I'm glad people are down. I feel like I was saying I learn more through the ciphers and stuff. I definitely start to feel bad sometimes. I'm like, I feel like I'm asking a lot of people where I'm like, all right, here's like 30 beats, hit them.
No, I think
I appreciate that it's down. It's good practice for me. I feel like the practice ends up being for me, like I was telling you, a lot of it has been more like back end prep practice. Like, had I not been streaming since the beginning of the year, I don't know if I would have been able to pull off even like doing the stream today.
True.
But I've just gotten so like the like prep flow down where I could do it really quick.
Yeah.
That's been nice for me. It lets me pick up shows like day of sometimes, which I used to like not be able to do. I'd be like, no, sorry, I need like at least a week heads up or something. Yeah. So I feel like it's been giving me a lot of freedom that way. And then I don't know, I gotta start dancing more.
Man, dude, I want to get more into like actually. So I have a homie. Shout out my homie X. He is working on some projects, and he says he wants to do more choreography when he does his things. And I'm like, dude, that could break the mold. You know what I mean? Rappers doing choreography would be dope.
That's next level.
So
I feel like my struggle is more of I just grew up in like a sit down, be quiet house. So it's been a long journey for me to even get to like bobbing my head and stuff. I always have to like think about it and like remind myself to do it, because my natural is just kind of like
just to chill
being really focused.
Yo, but that's low key. That's aesthetic though. Like again, there's so many like DJs that are like.
It depends. I feel like I'm learning a lot about like being a performer this year. When I'm like with someone like you or with like a different artist, I think that I can like take a back like in the background a bit more. But especially when you're up there playing all instrumentals, I think like a lot of people don't really know how to dance or what to do. So like they look to you, and if you're doing nothing, they're gonna do nothing. So
I get that. I hella get that. Yeah.
I feel like that was like a hard pill, at least for me to swallow. But we're back out there. I got a couple new dance moves. I'm starting to try to pay more attention to when people are ciphering. When you were saying shooting, I should have done a little like.
Oh yeah.
It's easier to like have stuff to go off of. All right, though. This is gonna be our last four.
Final four.
That's also what I said.
The final four. We're gonna call it the core four. Sometimes I overthink shit. Sometimes I just do shit. Sometimes when I get in my own mind, it gets abusive. Sometimes I just look around and hope that I do well. Sometimes I look around and be like, man, life's hell. But sometimes I just figure it out. Sometimes I just hear it all out. Sometimes God talks to me and I hear it all out. And sometimes I shout, hoping that shit could get better, not realizing I'm the one who narrates everything in this letter. So I gotta do better for myself before I do it all for you. Cause if I don't do good for me, who the fuck am I gonna do it for if not me? So I gotta figure it out without the doubt and without the cloud. That's called a callback, guys. I also do stand up on the side. Sorry, callbacks.
I feel like stand-up's gotta be way harder than ever doing music.
Oh man, so I have a theory. I have a theory that comedy, hip hop, and professional wrestling are all the same thing, and there's different ways that they all connect. Damn, I love. Man, you really haven't given me a beat that I did like really like. That's hard. That's hard. I love a good lo-fi beat. Like again, when I was younger, I would freestyle to like them long ass 10-hour lo-fi joints. So like, yeah, this is like, man, this is nostalgic for me.
Thank you. Well, I'm having a great time. I
I'm
feel like
having a
we have a
fucking
great
ball.
synergy like I thought we would, so
Dude, I'm
we would
having a
definitely be
ball.
invited back. I want to start doing like more different type streams now at this new place too. So I'll let you know. One of them I want to do is called like Just Chatting, where it's like less music focus and just chatting. That's already like a category on Twitch, but I feel like a lot of Chicago people are not online like that, so like it'll help me introduce them to like that kind of content, more just like I think like typically what you would think of as a streamer. But then I still want to have a music focus, so we could do shit like you have to explain to me the WWE thing. I don't know how that fits in, but then I think that'd be best done on stream with, you know, like you could pull up videos and stuff and like show me and be like, this is what I mean.
No, absolutely.
I gotta get some computer shit set up before that.
Real talk.
But it's been a great evening. This is one from last summer that I threw on there. I just kind of wanted to see what it sounded on the big speaker. Like,
Yes, you were made. Yes, you were made. You were made for love. 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 You were made for love.
You were made for it. You just gotta take it. Hopefully you take that shot and hopefully don't break shit. Like that vase when you was a little kid and shit. You know that shit when you was a little kid. Man, I'm trying to think about that line, that nostalgic rap that I was doing, that freestyle that I did when I was talking about all the nostalgic shit. I wish I would have memorized that one. I totally forgot what I was saying, but it was fire and shit. Oh no. Hold on. I might have it. Hold on. It was like some shit like back when one bag of chips was 25 cents. Something. And, I forgot what I said. Damn. It was hard as hell.
I gotta clip that for you. I feel like even how you just ended it, you forgot what you said kind of worked for that moment. Alright, this one is a little shift. Come fall, I'm going to be bringing out the pianos again. Those big jazz trio samples. It'll sound a lot like this.
Yo, I'm gonna end it with a redness. The last one. One more. All right, cool. So I'm gonna freestyle on it. Smoothing, doing how I'm doing. J Ride, how you feeling? My first word is I'm coolin'. Hopefully you know that it's true, and just know the truancy in this dude. I had a whole thing, but coolin'. Doing how I'm doing, just J Robbie acting fool when he be spitting. Yeah, I do this, and when I say I do this, man, I do it well. If you see me, then you see hell, and you see one dude who rebels against the bullshit that they sell on your TV screen. Hopefully you see me spit, and hopefully you think it's mean, but if it's clean, then please fuck with it. That's just how I be. Hopefully you can see it clear like 2020 vision. I be listening to shit that I be spitting when it's written or it's not. I don't care, that shit is hot, man. I just give it a go, then I give it all I got, and if it's cool then it rocks, and if it's not then it's not. That's just creativity in the way, that's just how I play. Listening to Snoop, then Marvin Gaye, then some Michael J. That's just how I go, then I might switch it to some Tupac. Listening to what he got, then ask me what do you got.
Fire.
That was, man, I like these beats. Any beat that I could just like really figure out because you know sometimes beats, especially when you listen to like some people like to cypher on like the hardest, like yo, let's get like a Chief Keep type beat and get everybody to rap on that. And it's like, nigga, I'm not gonna do well. I'm not gonna do well at all.
I really want to make some beats like that. I think it'd be fun. I need to make them in person with people though, or else I don't know. I'm not very like hyped up person. This is about as hyped up as I get a lot of the time.
That's real.
It's good to have a little bit of everything though. I feel like it's nice to have like one of those you could pull out.
Yeah, just a nice little drill beat, just in case.
I'm glad you like the bell. I feel like I used to always think these ones with like the spoken bits were hard to rap on, but they're always the ones I like to hear people on the most. Or like I'm always impressed, I guess, like that you guys can just freestyle on them. I always thought like for something like that it'd be more of a thing. Like you'd be like, oh, well, like I got to hear it before, because then I would think like, oh, you want to like match what you're saying with what they're saying. But then a lot of times you guys figure it out like in real time too. I don't know. It blows my mind. I was at like a beat thing. And they're trying to get me to freestyle. And I was like, no, I can't do it. But then I was like, when I'm in the car, I'm like, I wonder if I can do it. So sometimes I try. It's really hard though. I don't know how you guys do it. I feel like I can only ever get like one little line in the beginning, and then I can't get anything past that.
So literally one thing that I always say, and I think every rapper, anybody who raps in the chat, y'all put the CLAs in the chat if you feel what I'm saying. But literally, like I feel like when people freestyle, it's really like we don't know what we're gonna say next. Too, where it's just like, I hope I'm making sense, you know, like. And again, when you have a good lo-fi beat, and that's what I mean, where it's like, especially if they want you to like freestyle, it's dope that lo-fi beats are so open, so you can really just figure out exactly where you're gonna go with it. You can go fast, you can go slow, you can kind of keep it on track with the beat, or you know what I mean, or you can just go straight Earl Sweatshirt or MF and just like off kilter the shit, where it's like I'm more so speaking to you than I am just rapping on the beat, but it still rhymes really well and it makes hella sense. So. Yeah, I love a good lo-fi beat for that reason. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll keep in touch for sure. I'll have plenty for you. I'll have more and more through the fall.
Hell yeah.
We'll definitely see J-Rob back. Let's get back into this last one.
It's the last one. So I said I was going to do a rant. I'm trying to see. These niggas want to go toe to toe. I hit a beat with the lower blow. See, I ain't got time for them what you call it. So no, I don't respect all that so and so. Y'all niggas know who the plug is. I shake my head, shit, I never know. Had them niggas stressed on my old shit. And don't even know I got better though. Watch you letting go, heard you do shit and your wordplay is terrible. I'm in Buenos Aires sipping Caribou. To be frankly honest, I don't know if you kill me. Then it's end up sparing you. You sparring with a champ and the jab that I'm throwing unbearable. As a man, I learn not to take shit for granted because time and it all's there for you. And that's why I'm lit. Sitting back and I'm rich. Doing what I want to and best believe that I'm lit. Doing what I want to and you best believe that it's hit. Doing whatever I want to and you best believe that life's hit. Yeah. Holy Father, I did my blessings in holy water. Them niggas thought that my flow wasn't deadly until I pulled off like a Noah's Ark. I live my life to the constellations. They favorite rappers a falling star. But I'm trying to make sure my money steady, nigga. I can care less about a foreign car. Yeah. Focus, deeper flow than the ocean. Only dig weed, no hoes that you know this. Bumping po pimp in the back of the caddy. Family, don't worry, be happy. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, thank you, bro.
This couldn't have been a smoother stream. It was just like I imagined it. You really fit on those so nicely.
Man, thank you, man. I
can't say any better.
First one in the new crib, I had to christen it correctly, man. I couldn't just be out here.
For real? We got right to it. I haven't even been in here for like 10 hours yet. We right up on it.
Blessing the house with music already. That's how we supposed to do. Sage it next and you solid for the whole year.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for joining me, though. Where could they find you?
Oh, man.
You want to plug?
You can find me in St. Louis rolling on the... No, you can find me on... You can find me on Instagram at Gerard.com, JerrodDotcom. You can find me on Twitter under it's just J-Rod, I believe. It's _ just J-Rod. I don't really be on there much. It's really just me like venting about sports, like how Micah Parsons just got traded to the damn Green Bay Packers. If you from Chicago and you feel my pain, put CLAs in the chat, man. Micah Parsons is a fucking Packer now, and I'm hurt. Outside of that, if you want to see me do music, please follow my Instagram, gerard.com. That's where I'm going to put all of my music stuff, all of my real creative stuff. My other social outlets I do not use. That Mr. Antisocial shit is very real. Mr. Antisocial Media, really. But very much so. You can follow me on IG and I will respond. So like, love, peace. Thank you again, Flapjacks, for inviting me. This has been my favorite thing I've done all year, honestly. This is super fun.
Thank you so much. I had such a nice time, for real. I hope
great.
you guys did too. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to hit him with a little outro beat. And then we will be off camera.
Kiki.
Goodbye. Bye, guys. Good night. I guess I'll give you my update off the title card. I'll be back next Wednesday. Oh, yeah, that show I said I had with Nye. Last night I didn't know the date. It's on the 6th on Saturday. But I'll remind you guys next week. Next week will be a busy week. I'll be back at the regular times. Thank you for joining us.
Peace.